I was about something. Have you ever noticed how almost every second person in India is anxious? And I'm not talking about that exam before the exam wala anxiety. I'm talking about this genuinely, deeply concerning kind of anxious, and it's all the time.
Yes, honestly, it's really, I too used to think it was just my family. But then I really, when we started talking to people now, then we
Mhm.
realized that this is so much evident everywhere in India, right?
Yeah. So that is what let's just talk today, isn't it? Let's just talk about why we are the most anxious people in this world. And this is not to blame anyone, not to our parents, not our culture, but to actually understand what is happening, and more importantly, how to break that cycle inside our own mind, right?
Absolutely. And in this episode, we are not just talking about parents because if you're not parent also, then it also it is for you. If
Mhm.
you are in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, 50s, anywhere, and you keep on wondering about the things that why you are anxious all the time, this one is especially designed for you.
Let's get into it, Sophia. Bring it on.
So let us just start with something very personal to me.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I
Mm-hmm.
really felt like I always had to be something achieving, kahin na kahin perform karna hai. There was an atmosphere, Soumya, around me that you
Mm-hmm.
have to be the best, class में best आना चाहिए, drawing competition है तो उसमें best आना चाहिए, आप अगर athletic कर रहे हो तो भी उसमें best आना चाहिए. So there was always a push kind of thing, है ना? And
Mm-hmm.
nobody said anything out loud, but there was a subtle feeling. And
Mm-hmm.
उसके कारण जो है कि there was a disapproval also, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are not doing good, then you will have this anxiety कि यार मुझे तो perform करना था, you could not do. So you
Mm-hmm.
could feel that.
Absolutely. And I can also resonate with you. Okay. This is something that's also, I think, common in every other person's life. And good and interesting thing is, never any of our parents made us sat down one day and said, here it is. अभी हम आपको समझाएंगे कि लोग क्या कहेंगे वाला स्ट्रेस क्या होता है. Nobody made us sit down and gave us that anxiety. It was always around us. It was in the way things were happening at home, and the reason it happens has a name, right? And it is called generational conditioning.
So Soumya, can you please explain to me what is generational conditioning and what you actually mean by that?
So basically, this anxiety that we are carrying around, it's the anxiety that our parents carried. And their anxiety is something they got it from their parents, right? It is something that's been getting passed on. That doesn't just stay with them. Okay, it becomes a pattern of behavior, and that pattern gets passed on. So this is something that's not passed through your DNA. All right, it is passed through the behaviors that happens in the house, like what gets praised, what gets punished, and what gets never spoken about at all. This is how the anxiety gets passed down in the household, and this is generational conditioning.
Wow. And Soumya, if you think in India specifically, there are certain things in our culture which is a very common phrase nowadays, and even from the longest period of time that I remember, the biggest one challenge is सबसे बड़ा रोग कुछ तो कहेंगे लोग. What will people
बिल्कुल.
say?
Absolutely. What will people say? I genuinely, for one, believe that this phrase alone has made so many Indian minds that no school curriculum has ever been able to achieve. Seriously, though, just imagine, yaar, when a child hears over and over again, think about what people will think about you. What is this brain learning from this sentence?
Absolutely. See, there was something that the whole world is watching you and judging you all the time.
Exactly. That's what brain is picking up, that I'm not just judging myself, the whole world is judging with me. And that's an enormous amount of weight for any child to carry. every single decision, like कौन से कपड़े पहनूं, क्या खाने में खाऊं, क्या कौन सा करियर चूज करूं, कब शादी करूं, it's no longer about what do I want to do, and it has become about what will people think about it.
Yeah. And then you grow up into an adult and wonder why you are so anxious all the time. The answer was always right there.
Absolutely. So today, let's talk specifically about three patterns that most commonly create anxious children in the Indian household. Pattern number one.
Conditional love.
Wow, you were quick about it. So tell them, what is conditional love?
So, guys, conditional love does not only mean that parents do not love their children, or they do love their children only with expectation and all. They do deeply love us, but the love only gets expressed when the child performs well. This is a pattern again. Good marks, everyone will applaud you, है ना? And will be very happy. They'll be proud of for you, and bring some gifts for you. Bad marks, there will be silence, disappointment, कंपैरिजन कि देखा उनके बेटे के इतने अच्छे नंबर आए, तुम्हारे क्यों नहीं आए? लुक एट योर कजन, आपके कजन ने इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म किया, मैं बहुत अच्छा करता था अपने जमाने में, यू कुड नॉट डू दैट, वी आर गिविंग यू दिस, वी आर गिविंग दैट, all those things. So we all know that one, right? Soumya, you can also resonate with it.
Sharma ji ka beta.
Ah, I know.
And as a children, as their brain, which is still developing, right? This they're still trying to make sense of the world, and the message that every child has gotten, that we have all gotten, is my worth depends on my performance. If I do not do well, I will not be loved. And this belief is the major reason that we have what we have, the crisis we have about this anxiety in our communities. This belief has quietly set in our subconscious mind and shaped us into who we are.
Yeah. And then it lightly shows up in the adulthood now. So you expect to become an overachiever, you start people pleasing, and
Correct.
you have got a deep fear of failure कि क्या हो
Absolutely.
जाएगा, हम फेल ना हो जाए, और sometimes even the complete opposite to it, है ना? You go to total shutdown process, है ना? You come to both extremes, या तो बहुत अच्छा होना पड़ेगा या आप बिल्कुल ही बुरे हो जाते हो. There is no balance in the life, right?
Absolutely, both extremes. Not good. Okay, let's move to pattern number two. And this one is really underrated: emotional suppression.
Oh, yes. Don't cry. Boys do not cry. Crying is the girl's thing. Stop
Yeah,
being so dramatic, this and that.
this is absolutely common, and we both have grown up. We any so expressing emotion in Indian household is actually frowned upon, like, especially the difficult ones like the fear or anger or sadness. It is seen as a weakness, and it is quite concerning, to be honest. And so children learn very early or on, as little as toddlers, that to push your feelings down, keep it inside, suppression, दबा के रखो feelings को, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. There is such a common saying ना कि मतलब लड़कियों को शादी के समय भी ये बोला जाता है, या उससे पहले से ही वो सुनते आते हैं कि आप ससुराल में जा रहे हो तो you are going alive, but only you will be coming out as an earthy, right? So all these kind of, you cannot express your emotions,
Yeah,
नहीं बोल जा सकते. But you know what? You were suppressing those emotions, and those emotions did not disappear only. They
absolutely.
do not disappear. They find some place within your body. They get stored in your body and in the nervous system. And years later, they come back as anxiety, as physical pain, yaha waha, as sudden bursts of anger, and you do not know the reason of it. And that
Yeah.
seem to be coming from nowhere, actually. I always say this, na Soumya, that
Yeah.
emotions are nothing but energy. And
Mhm.
energy needs to move.
Wow, I love that line of yours. Emotions are energy, and energy needs to move. People, note it down. I love that. Wow. On that note, let's go to the third pattern. And I think this one is more subtle, but honestly, the most damaging. And it is called hypervigilance.
Wow. Hypervigilance.
Yes, hypervigilance happens when a child grows up in an unpredictable environment. जहाँ पे कांस्टेंट फाइट हो रहे हैं दो माता पिताओं के बीच में, या देर इज अ पेरेंट हु इज इनकंसिस्टेंट, कभी प्यार से बात करते हैं, कभी गुस्से से प्यार करते हैं, या फिर फाइनेंशियल इंस्टेबिलिटी, दैट इज द story of so many of us in India, the especially the middle class family people.
Yeah.
Financial instability is one of the most uh, gone through thing in our life, right?
Very
or,
common.
or even just a parent who is hyper vigilant themselves, like anxiety anxious themselves, always
Mm.
on the edge, always worried. So this is
Yeah.
being hyper vigilance. Yes.
And a child, Samya, he naturally grows up as a parent's mirror only. Their nervous system gets calibrated to match what they see because parents are always children's idol. They have always seen growing up. They always want to become their parents.
Yes,
So inadvertently, although you are not wanting that to happen, but you are becoming that. Children become like that. They see all the things around every day. So that is why they become also like that.
exactly. Sorry. And the hyper vigilant nervous system has only one job, and that is what we all are doing also, constantly scanning for threat.
Hmm.
कोई मेरे से गुस्सा है क्या, कोई मेरे से नाराज है क्या, क्या मैंने गलत बोल दिया, हैव आई सेड समथिंग रॉन्ग, एम आई सेफ राइट नाउ, एम आई सेफ, did something bad happen. When we when we grow up with that as a normal setting, this is what we were taught, as we have seen in our environment, and this is anxiety, this hyper vigilance is anxiety. That is literally what anxiety looks like, feels like, is like, being look out for the threats.
Yeah, actually, we are biologically meant for that, huh, Soumya? You want to say
Mhm.
that?
Yes, absolutely, because
Yeah.
our household was like that, like, right.
Yeah, yeah. So, guys, hear this clearly. The anxiety you feel may not be a character flaw. It may not mean something is wrong with you always. It might simply be your nervous system doing exactly what it was trained to do when you were a little child, right?
Yes, absolutely. So far, guys, what we have covered is we have done a deep analysis of our childhoods. पूरा
Yeah,
उसका धज्जियां उड़ा दिया, रोस्ट कर लिया हमारे
I
अपब्रिंगिंग का.
know.
But I want to clearly say this, and Supriya, please add to this, that this is not about blame.
No, no, definitely it's not a blame. You can never pay the debt of your parents. Your parents were not criminals, definitely. उन्होंने तो वही pass on किया ना जो उनके environment से उन्हें मिला था, right? And the tools that we give you will actually be taking you out of the system that you are floating in. The anxiety that you feel always, है ना? आप अगर फील करते हो तो अपने पेरेंट्स को, हम लोग तो हमेशा बोलते हैं ना सौम्या कि you should not blame your parents for that. Your parents are actually to be always worshipped. But the thing is, the flaw that they once had has come to you, and you should not, at least you should not carry that over when you have got brain to body revolution.
Absolutely. So what they passed on was unconscious. And that's exactly the point, being conscious. The
Ah,
cycle breaks the moment someone becomes conscious of it, aware of it, that yes, this is not mine. That someone right now is could be you who is watching and listening to this.
yeah, and that is huge. Because if you walk away from this episode, then you will be losing out on one important thing. You will not be knowing that what is the cause of your anxiety. The cause of your anxiety is directly connected to your upbringing. And your parent जो है, वो उसके लिए responsible भी नहीं है. Not, you will not be owning it actually. That is already a massive shift that you will be taking yourself with. Why? Because you will be knowing कि जो भी हम लोग ना अपने पेरेंट्स को ब्लेम नहीं करने लग पड़ेंगे. We know that yes, we have this. Okay, ये था मेरे पास, ये है अभी. But we can always retrain ourselves, retrain our nervous system. So the beginning में अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आया, तो अगर आपको इतना सा भी बात समझ में आ गई ना कि whatever I have, if I have anxiety, then there is definitely a way to come out of it. And if your child is also suffering from that, you will also be knowing the reason of it, and you will be able to help him also out.
Absolutely. There is no need to be shameful about that fact, because if you have shame about it, it will keep the pattern alive. But
Yeah.
if you have an understanding about it, it will dissolve it. So, no need to be shameful about your upbringing, just become understanding about it.
Absolutely. This is very important. So, guys, please take a screenshot of the thing that we have just said. You might want to hear it again, that this is just a pattern which is alive and you can completely get rid of it.
Exactly. Okay, so all right, let's get to practical. बहुत बात हो गई. Now let us come to understanding what to do, where to get your brain at. The brain actually needs to be rewired, and there are specific things that we need to do to make it happen. So, Priya?
Yeah. So here comes the thing that ठीक है बहुत नॉलेज हो गया नॉलेज लेके घर में नहीं जाना है प्रैक्टिस जरूर करनी है राइट सो यू हैव टू नो दैट एवरीथिंग विल नॉट हैपन ओवरनाइट एक दिन में एक रात में नहीं हो जाएगा यू हैव टू अभी जो ये आपके पास जो चीजें हैं इट हैज कम इन years so definitely you will be taking some time to get rid of the process and you can genuinely speed the process also up but you should know how to do it.
Yes. So let's get to the first one, okay? Let's.
Yeah.
And this is both the simplest and most powerful, is to notice the voice. Let me come again. Notice the voice. That is, when the anxious thought comes up, I'm going to fail, people will think this about me, people will judge me, something bad is going to happen. Just pause and ask yourself one question: whose voice is this? Is this my voice, or is this something that I've borrowed from someone?
Because, guys, very often, and this is something we explore deeply with people we work with because we are dealing with lots of people, that voice belongs to sometimes a parent, a teacher, maybe, or a society, and it was planted in you. It was never originally yours. You were being domesticated.
This is so true, Supriya. Personally, to me, I've got so many times myself when I've gone, oh, wait, this is my dad's voice and is living inside my
Yeah,
head,
it happens.
rent free. And the moment I identified this, where it came from, the grip actually loosened. So, guys, this catching the voice actually helps. Not completely, not immediately, but it actually loosens. It doesn't take away the anxiety, but at least it makes you okay, disown the connection.
Yeah. And Soumya, to come to the second point, the
Uh-huh.
second practical thing that you can actually do is,
Mhm.
especially for the people who are suffering from something called as they are suppressing their emotions, नहीं बोलना नहीं है, दबा के रखनी है अपनी बातों को. So
हाँ.
learn to name exactly what you are feeling.
Oh,
आपको बुरा लग रहा है तो acknowledge कीजिए कि बुरा लग रहा है. Not
हाँ.
just I am feeling bad or I feel off.
Mhm.
क्यों? What I am feeling? Get very specific. I'm scared right now. अभी
Oh.
मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है अभी मुझे गुस्सा आ रहा है आई रियली फील लोनली राइट नाउ डू नॉट शाई अवे फ्रॉम एक्सप्रेसिंग योर इमोशंस डू नॉट हाइड योर इमोशंस दे हैव टू बी एक्सप्रेस्ड there is
Mhm.
actually neuroscience behind this it is called affect labeling
Affected
studies actually show that yes Soumya we need to actually re-emphasize on this word affect labeling
thing. Okay.
so studies show that simply naming an emotion, anger, sadness, anxiety, or whatever, it reduces intensity in the brain and it calms down the nervous system. Right? You are welcoming that particular emotion and you are saying, you're giving a name to it. Yes, I am angry. Yes, I am sad. Right? So name करना बहुत important है और उसी को कहते हैं उस affect का नाम देना affect labeling.
So to say is naming a feeling takes away its power. Simple.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Basically, yes, absolutely that. And the third thing now,
Okay.
this one helped me personally,
Okay.
right? So maybe I have discussed with you or not, I do not remember. But then whenever I say or I explain to people that you definitely have to think, take a pause in your life, and then parents ne jo kiya, now you have to become your parent. You
Oh.
have to re-parent yourself.
Hmm.
What I mean is, the things are truly loving. We definitely have supporting parents. we would say to the child, but then start saying that to yourself. जो भी
Hmm.
हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, जो भी हम लोग चेंज अपने बच्चों में मान लो करना चाहते हैं, वो अपने ऊपर अप्लाई करो पहले. Start
Hmm.
saying those things to yourself that we would say to anyone else, or maybe a child. I
Hmm.
know that it might sound a bit awkward at the first instance, but your subconscious mind is also a bacha, is also
Hmm.
a child.
Hmm.
And genuinely, it doesn't know the difference between a real memory or something with that you vividly imagine, your imagination.
And you'd be surprised, Supriya, that it is actually backed by neuroscience, this particular reparenting yourself,
Wow.
the safety, the reassurance, the unconditional acceptance that we wanted as a child. Actually, when we give it to ourselves now as an adult, this actually recalibrates our nervous system to accepting us, the situation as it is, because our nervous system wants to be calm at all times. But in the childhood, in those situations, because you were not unconditionally accepted, what have become, your nervous system became dysregulated. But if you can do it for yourself, nothing like it, right?
या एंड इफ यू कैन नॉट डू इट योरसेल्फ, बिल्कुल घबराने की बात नहीं है, उसके लेकर भी एंजाइटी करने की बात नहीं है. बिकॉज हियर एट ब्रेन टू बॉडी रेवोल्यूशन वी आर हियर फॉर दैट, है ना. इफ इट हैज नॉट सर्फेस्ड येट, अभी तक अगर आपके दिमाग में नहीं आया है, आपको सर्फेस करना नहीं आ रहा है आपको, वी ऑल can come here at brain to body revolution and reprogram ourselves, reprogram our subconscious mind to a definite wide programs, very immersive. And we work on rewriting your memories, we work on rewriting, reprogramming your subconscious mind gently, systematically, and in a way that actually is giving you lasting results. So many people are sharing their experience that they have actually reprogrammed their mind completely.
Absolutely. So, guys, so if there is one thing that you can take away from today, it is this: the anxiety you carry is not your identity, it's not who you are. It is a learned response. You have learned it. And anything that is learned, you can unlearn it.
That's the good news.
Yes.
And here, I would also want to add here that if you are feeling a little uncomfortable right now, maybe thinking about your parents or your childhood in a new way, that discomfort is absolutely okay. Please do not judge it. Just observe. Just देखना है, observe करना है, because that discomfort is actually pointing you to something inside you that is ready to be processed, ready to be released.
And we are here for exactly that. This channel, this conversation, they exist for the person who feels like they have tried everything, like journaling, meditation, therapy, what substance, everything, but still feels something is still stuck underneath, something deeper. We are here.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, if this episode resonated with you, then please subscribe and tell us in the comments which of the three patterns did you recognize in yourself today? Is it conditional love or emotional suppression or hypervigilance? We genuinely want to know that. We need to know that because we are working towards that. We need every single comment, and we definitely go and read every comment of yours. And that is why we are urging you to write the comments.
And if there is someone in your life, in addition to doing all this above, and if there is someone in your life, a friend, a sibling, a parent, a teacher, who you think needs to hear this, needs to hear about these three patterns and how to overcome it, then please share this episode with them, because sometimes just one conversation may be all that takes a shift in them.
Yeah, guys. So we are Soumya and Supriya from Brain to Body Revolution. We will see you in the next one.
Until then, take care of yourself and take care of your nervous system. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.